Oh my gosh, you guys, teaching in March. I am struggling, I'm not gonna lie. My students have forgotten every single thing I told them at the beginning of the year and every single day since then, apparently, about like how we start class and how to follow directions and how to just operate in a room of 36 people when we are all trying to get something done. So this happens every year. It's not really that big of a deal, but I did have to like stop teaching today in some classes and just be like, okay, we need to go over how to operate again. And outside of all of that, you know, Jensen's got all of his stuff. He's very busy. Derek's busy. We've got church stuff and choir stuff and family stuff. And this is just an overwhelming week. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in the greatest mood I've ever been in, to be honest. But I am trying to control what I can control, because sometimes during weeks like this, I get really overwhelmed. And what tends to happen is that I have to keep control of so much and I get so stressed out that I just ignore certain parts of my life that stress me out, like my budget, for example. Which of course means that in the long run, I just end up way more stressed out because March is a long month. I was looking at like how many days we still have left in March, like how many days I still need money for, and so I need to keep a very tight rein on my budget. So this week, I'm gonna have you guys help me out with that. I have been using the Empower app. It looks like this. Oh, I'm gonna log in. And this has been helping me keep track of all of my transactions. I've got a monthly report for March already. We're just a couple days in, but the money is starting to just ooze out of my wallet, especially considering that I'm stressed and sometimes I just like buy things to make life easier, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna be using this app this week to help me just keep track of the money that I'm spending. So the cool thing about Empower is that it is tracking my online spending, but it's also like an account in itself. So I have an actual debit card. This is my Empower debit card. And so I can put money in this account and then I can spend it. I can use this at the store. I can also save it. All right, today is Tuesday. Yesterday, I forgot to bring my camera along with me. So let me confess to you everything that I spent yesterday, all the money I spent, and then we'll just keep it going from here. We'll look at all of the money that I spent this week. So let's see. Oh, cool. I did have an auto save go through yesterday. So that's good. We're off on the right foot. I spent $76.59 at Trader Joe's. We were stocking up for the week. So hopefully I won't have to go back to the grocery store this week. I mean, I probably will. I got $40 worth of gas and then I made 2 Amazon purchases yesterday. I ordered some little cups for Holy Festival, which I think I'm gonna get paid back for. So maybe it's not that big of a deal, but that was $19.80. But I'll get reimbursed for those. But you know, these are just things that we spend our money on in our classrooms. And then I bought 2 copies of the Diary of Anne Frank. We're reading like the script version in my class right now. And we didn't have copies of the actual book, like the Diary of a Young Girl. So I bought 2 copies of that so that I can read one and then I can leave one in my classroom and hopefully like my students will just get that on their own. Last year I also bought this, which I wish I had more copies of. I'm tempted to like buy more of these this year, but again, on a budget. I can't spend all of my money on books for my classroom, because I tend to, but this is the graphic novel version of Anne Frank's diary and it's beautiful and amazing and I love it, and maybe I'll write a grant next year or something to get more copies of this. Okay, and so far that is all we've spent. We're doing okay. I love how cute the little trackers are. I just enjoy looking at this app more than some of the other apps that I've used to help me budget. And I mean, if you can't tell by looking at my classroom, I love kind of like the pastel. It's like bright pastels. I think that's the color scheme that I go for. So this is good for me. So anyways, throughout this week, I'm gonna be using the Empower app and just showing you how it helps me to stay on budget while I am losing my mind during a crazy busy week. I actually started one of these videos a couple of weeks ago. I was gonna do it with Latanya and Marie and Fernanda and Kate a couple weeks ago, but I got strep throat on the second day of that like weekly vlog. And I was just done for the week. Like I could not even function. So I had a little bit of footage that I just deleted, but I loved watching their videos. I thought it was so interesting. This was Latanya's idea initially. So definitely go over to their channels and check out those videos. It's just kind of interesting to see also like people in different like phases of life and life situations and just like what it costs to be them for a week. It's kind of interesting to see. So today, I have not spent any money yet because I've been stuck in my classroom, but you know what? It's Tuesday. I need to go vote and make some dinner and do some laundry, and then I have choir practice later. So let's go. Hi, can I get the plain Madeline cookies?
No!
Yeah, we do.
No, Madeline cookies!
Jensen, hush. And then can I have a grande iced Americano with vanilla?
No, we're not
Of course.
kids.
Any milk in there?
No thanks.
It's gonna be $6.20.
Thank you. Okay, we are stopping at Starbucks because it's gonna be a really, really long night for me. I have rehearsal till like 10:30, but I'm very thankful to my lovely students for the Starbucks cards that they got me for Christmas that I'm still using. I just remembered something else that we bought. I got this, I ordered this over the weekend, but look, here you go, Jensen. You wanna take the box? You take it.
It's cool, it's Mr. Incredible!
Yeah, this is for Jensen.
Item
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Item
You love the Underminer.
so scary!
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's item
So cool. Oh my gosh, is that your favorite guy?
And that's the sword and the shovel and hammer, and that's so, and that's right there, and item and like he right there.
All right, he's very excited for this. I actually came home and took a shower because I knew I wouldn't be able to. Well, I mean, I can after rehearsal. I'm just so tired by the end of the day. So I just took it now and I have to leave for rehearsal in just a little bit. I am making some dinner for myself and Jensen. This is my Our Place pot or pan or whatever. I really do like this one. I use it all the time. Woo! We're doing just some pasta from Trader Joe's. So we're about to eat this. And okay, yes, we need to open this.
Scary.
He's so scary.
That animal is so scary.
Yeah. Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I am at the end of my teaching day. It felt very long today. Honestly, it was a better day than yesterday. I'm not sure what was different, but we did address quite a few behavior issues and stuff yesterday, so I think that made it better. So now I'm just cleaning up some stuff. We made this very beautiful bulletin board today. This has our ancient India lotus flowers on it, so I'm loving that. It's like a little pond on our wall. I just thought that was fun to do. I'm actually working on another vlog as we go through our ancient India unit. I'm trying to just like vlog little bits and pieces of it so that I can put it all together and provide that to you as a resource for when you teach ancient India. So anyway, money check-in. It's Wednesday and so far I haven't spent any money. I've been at work all day. I didn't get anything from Amazon today and I'm about to head to the gym. All right, I'm gonna change, go get ready for the gym. I definitely need to work out today, burn off a little bit of stress and just get those endorphins flowing. Just wanted to say that I had an absolutely horrible workout because this sports bra is like 10 years old and no good. This might be TMI, but I usually have to wear two, but I haven't been able to do laundry and so I only had one clean one and I just literally can't do a workout in one old sports bra. I think we are gonna have to run by like Marshall's or something, and I haven't bought sports bras in like years. I don't know, it's just something I never wanna do because they're really expensive, but they're a little cheaper at Marshall's or Ross or whatever, so I think I just need one or two more. I'm paying for this gym membership and it is not cheap. It is very effective and I actually show up to this one as opposed to just like the regular gym where I would just pay money and then never use it at all. So that part is good, but goodness, being a female can be frustrating. So complicated. And workout clothes are always so expensive. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to run and do that real quick.
Got here or something.
Yeah.
Funny.
Okay.
Mommy, you found some lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the underminer.
Yeah, it's too big.
Yeah. How many toys do you get?
2.
No, one.
1?
One.
No, I have 2 of them.
No, let's just do one. That's the thing when he comes with me is I usually let him get something. So I found a couple sports bras and a shirt. I was wearing a white shirt today to work out in and it was just not comfortable. I just didn't like it, so I won't do that anymore.
Oh, it's dinosaurs. Mom, look, dinosaurs.
Whoa, those are pretty cool.
This is funny.
It feels weird to even be in Marshall's. I haven't come to this store in like probably over a year because I don't really do clothes shopping in person. I haven't bought anything for the house in a long time, but we have these side table lamps like in our bedroom that we got for free from somebody who was moving like when we first got married, and they don't work anymore. Like we've changed the bulbs, we've tried different outlets and stuff. Like they're just broken. They were old when we got them, and that was 10 years ago. So I did find some new side table lamps, so I might have to grab those. I think that thing is too scary. I don't like him.
It's too squishy.
Yeah.
And it's rich one funny.
Yeah, he's too creepy. Let's get something different. Do you? Yeah.
And look at that, it's a microphone.
So I like these ones, these little like geometric ones. I think those are very cute. And then they also have these, and I really like this too. I think both of them could work well in our bedroom. I just have to decide. Oh, they've got a bunch of these. These are really cute, I think. These are 20 and I think these are 24. Hi guys, happy Thursday. Just checking in with how I've been spending my money this week. Really, it's best to just avoid stores in general. We found all kinds of things that we needed yesterday at Marshall's. I have my receipt here, and then let me just check my Empower app. So it's telling me I am over my limit because yesterday we spent $178 at Marshall's, but I think I'm actually gonna take a few things back. I ended up not loving the lamps that I got. They just weren't tall enough, so I think I'm gonna return them. So I ended up finding a few just little like decorative things, which is always kind of fun to find like at Marshall's. You know, they just have little like fake potted plants or whatever that I'm gonna put in the backdrop of my regular like YouTube filming space. It's pretty much been exactly the same for like 5 years. So I just got a couple of little things to put back there, and they were each like $7.99, $6.99. So not a huge investment, but I just wanted a few like green pieces to put there. So for the first time in like 5 years, we can add something to my YouTube backdrop. While we were there, let's see, the things that I went for: 2 sports bras. One was $12.99, one was $9.99, and then a workout shirt that was $12.99. I also got Jensen 2 outfits, let's see, $6.99 and $9.99 I think. No, $14.99 for his other, it was like a shirt and shorts combo thing. So one tough thing about our living situation is that we don't have a washer or dryer, and we're very busy, and you need quarters to do laundry in our situation. Sometimes like we have almost enough quarters but not enough to actually like wash and dry. So then, you know, we're waiting a couple more days to like go find some more quarters, get changed after you go to the grocery store or whatever. So sometimes it can be a while before we do laundry, so we need to have like backup sports bras, for example, and especially Jensen's clothes because he doesn't usually have like as much backup stuff as we do. So when I go to a store like that, I tend to grab him an outfit or two, just because I feel like I'm always on like his last pair of pants or like his last little pair of shorts or whatever. And then he's always growing out of everything. One of the really good things though about working at a school, like a lot of us are kind of in the same stage of life and have like similar age kids. So whenever he grows out of stuff, I just like put together a box, and when it gets full, I bring it to the teacher's lounge, and there's another teacher that takes it for her son, and then when he grows out of it, she takes the box into the teacher's lounge again and gives it to another teacher whose kid is like 6 months younger than that one. So we just pass all of the clothes around. So that's really nice. If we ever have another one, hopefully I like get them back in some rotation. And then today was one of those rare and lovely days where I actually had a training in the morning and then a little break and then had to come back to school for a meeting. But that means I got like an hour off in the middle of the day, which never happens. So me and a couple people who were at the training got to go to sushi for lunch and just feel like normal people out in the world. It was so nice. So how much did I spend on lunch? It's in my app. $13.18 on sushi. So that went into my dining and drinks. Okay, so I'm supposed to spend $25 or less every week on dining and drinks, and so far I've spent $28. So that means for this week, I'm definitely, like, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna get any other food until at least next week. So I do like doing my certain trackers that way, just like for the week. So now personal care, for example, I haven't spent anything yet, but I think I am going to take advantage of not having a later meeting today and go get my nails done. I do have a $100 personal care budget. I'm gonna use some of it on nails and then put some of it towards a haircut and then put my clothing budget toward a haircut, but I did spend some of my clothing budget on sports bras this week. So I just have to be very careful because typically when I'm not using some kind of an app or not budgeting in any way, I just want to put my head in the sand and like not think about any of these things until the end of the month. And then I'm like, oh no, I don't have any more money. So just getting into the habit and practice of like looking at this. So it's good to have a goal to just keep me focused on all of this stuff because I do want to get completely out of like regular debt. I'm actually doing really, really well at that. Can I just like pat myself on the back a little bit? I am almost out of like credit card debt. My credit score has gone up quite a bit. I've saved more for summer at this point in the year, March, than I ever have before by like June or July. I'm still working on kind of like a separate plan for my student loan debt. It's just a different beast. It's not something that you can like chip away at, like, you know, like with the snowball effect, like with some of my other credit cards. That was a good way to handle those, like take care of little ones with high interest rates and then like take the money I normally put towards those and put it towards a different credit card. I have been able to do that, and I've just been like saving large-ish chunks of money, like large for me, and then just putting that whole chunk of money towards a debt and just like getting rid of it. So that's been really nice to do. And then for my student loan debt, it's just so high that those same strategies aren't gonna necessarily be effective when it comes to that debt. So I'm looking into, like, I think professional help is probably the way to go. And a few people have sent me through like Instagram and emails and stuff, tips and podcasts and websites and different resources for help tackling your student loans when you have like really high student loans. So that's kind of separate, but it is all, you know, connected to my daily spending and keeping track of the little things. So I'm working on it. I'm not at all perfect, but this is the journey of just trying to use technology to my benefit to try to keep track of all this stuff. If I'm gonna be on my phone anyway, I might as well be tracking my expenses. All right, time to get some grading done now that I'm on a full stomach. Fun, fun, fun. Ooh, I am looking real shiny in that bright sun. I just got my manicure. I love it. This is like my and Latanya's weakness. We love to get our nails done. They just look so cute. And when you do like Instagram and YouTube and stuff a lot, and it's just kind of fun to have them done. And then one of my teacher friends always says that like if you use a dock cam and you have to like project your fingers up onto the board all the time, then it's really like a work expense, you know? So I love them. I think they look so cute. So this is my happy ritual once a month. Oh, and this time it came to a cringeworthy $70, but they're so pretty. Hi guys, happy Friday. So far, we have not spent any money yet, but we will in just a few minutes. Technically, I'm spending a little bit of extra money right now. I was supposed to pick up Jensen by 5 o'clock because I only get 9 hours of daycare, but I was doing some grading and catching up on some work and stuff. So they're gonna charge me for an extra hour. So it's kind of like I just spent $12, which sucks, but I feel like that's like always the trade-off for me with daycare stuff. Like in order for me to get work done, I have to pay to work. So that's just kind of how things go. And then I am chaperoning the dance tonight. So I'm gonna go pick up Jensen in just a bit here, and then we'll go get some dinner. So I'm gonna be going over my food budget, but we don't have time to go home and come back. We just need to eat. I gotta feed him and then take him to the dance. It's March, so we have been like getting all of our tax information stuff together. It's so depressing to look at our daycare bills. So I was printing out like my giving statement. So I give 10% of my income to my church. People always tell me I shouldn't do that, but that's a non-negotiable for me. And then I was looking at daycare costs, and it is 20% of my income. So yeah, just like off the top, 30% goes out the door, and then I move on to all my other bills and spending. So that part's a little rough, but I do have to remember that like that doesn't last forever. Like Jensen will be in kindergarten eventually, and definitely not send him to private school. So he will be in free daycare, AKA school, soon. I know more costs come along with that, but I don't think like 20% of my income costs. And hopefully we'll have another one, and you know, they'll be expensive also, but again, it's not like an infinite bill. Like that is over once they go to kindergarten. Okay, I have one more period's worth of tests to grade, so I'm gonna do these really quick, and then I will go get Jensen. Woo. Oh, wow, okay. Good morning, happy Saturday. We're having a lazy Saturday so far. It's not supposed to be a lazy Saturday. Oh, gross.
Mom, what is in class?
Okay, you wanna show? This is something that Jensen got at Marshall's. Let's see, it's lollipops with a rabbit on them. That's...
Mommy, it's you. Good on me.
Yep.
I'm good on me.
Okay, what does your tongue look like right now? Whoa!
Let me hear that.
Oh, no, I don't want to hold it. I want you to throw it in the trash. And Jensen's little outfit that he got yesterday or the other day at Marshall's is way too big. I've been getting him 4T stuff just because I don't want him to grow out of it. It seems like some of his 3T stuff is getting a little small, but he's in between. Jensen, come here. Let's see your outfit. Here's your outfit. It's a little big. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we need to go to the store, but we're gonna have to change you first. We just need to get some cleaning supplies. I had a lot of work I was supposed to do today. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get it done. I don't know, but it's just messy in here, and we need to get some things cleaned up. Oh, so last night we were supposed to go to the dance. I was supposed to chaperone the dance. Jensen had a blast, but I actually got there an entire hour late. I totally forgot what time the dance started. Thought it was at 6, but it was at 5. So we got there late. We didn't even have time to eat any food before we went. But after the dance, let's see, we were very tired. And so we went to El Pollo Loco. We spent $0 today. That's a good thing to see when you open it up. I also spent $24.99 on season 3 of This Is Us on Amazon Prime. I'm behind, like we had regular TV and then we got rid of it. And I think there's some way that I can catch up on This Is Us, but I just wanted to like do it on my phone. So yeah, I've been watching it. It's so good. I don't want to like it, but I do. So that was basically $25, but it's a long season. You get a lot of content for $25. All right, so let me just see where we're at here. We're a little bit over with dining and drinks. Still fine on auto and transport. Personal care, I'm okay on, but it's gonna go up when I get my haircut. Look how cute my nails are. I love this manicure, and I always like to get a little like jewel on my thumb. Okay, so time to go into Target the Temptation Pit, but it's kind of unavoidable. Why has the water been running for so long in there?
The mommy, oh.
Oh, he likes to see. Let's see. Okay, what are you gonna get today, Jensen?
This one.
Yeah, what is that?
The shark egg.
A shark egg. Mm-hmm.
Mom, look, underwear.
Underwear.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these shirts.
Yes. Okay, so we have found Easter eggs. Kind of hard to resist. Oh, we got a few cleaning supplies that you're stepping on.
Hey, I stepping on it?
Mostly cleaning supplies, and then...
And I get this one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's big.
Yes, we're gonna get some Easter stuff.
Woo.
And some iced coffee for tomorrow. I have a really early day tomorrow, so I don't think I'll have time to make coffee or go to Starbucks. I'm gonna be rushing out of the house at like 7 in the morning, but it'll feel like 6 in the morning. Because daylight savings time is tomorrow. Whoa.
And she was in charge. We have a leftover.
Okay, I couldn't do it with the lamps. I am returning the lamps right now. They just weren't tall enough for the space that I needed them to be in. So I'm gonna return them right now, get my money back, and then actually I need to get quarters so that we can do laundry. So that's probably what that money is gonna go toward, but we need clean sheets and towels and I need to get that done today. So I'm gonna go return these very cute lamps. Good morning, this is Megan Forbes. I just need to pay Jensen's bill.
All right, thank you, Mom. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Calling the Fed loans people, figure out what I'm supposed to pay here. Where's their phone number? Ah, okay. Hi guys, we made it back to Monday. Last week was like the longest week of all time. We started this on Tuesday, I think, and we spent a bit of money last week. I was just using my Empower app to just go over what I did spend last week. I have a workout to go to in just a second. Remember last week my workout didn't go very well, so this is the first time I've been back since then, so gotta get there on time, gotta be ready. But I just wanted to show you something that I was doing on my app here. Okay, so Amazon, for example, I'm making its own category just because I end up spending so much on Amazon. I just really want to keep track of that. So they have it under shopping, which makes sense, but you can change that. So I'm going to switch it to Amazon. So I just wanted to mention that in case you wanted to track like a certain store that you spend money at, maybe like Target or something like that. So then here, it's showing me my Amazon budget specifically. Okay, this is like my haul from last week. So this is the shirt that I ended up getting. I just feel so much more comfortable working out in this. The white one, ugh, it was not good. I'm not gonna work out in white anymore. Who does that? And then I got 2 sports bras, 2 Reebok sports bras, and they're very secure. I haven't bought a new sports bra in a really long time, so I'm like, oh, all right. So I feel like I'm gonna have a much better workout right now than I had the other day because I'm just like locked and loaded and ready to go, and then also like nice and loose and just like ready to move. So, okay, let's go work out. Wow, well, what a week. I was just watching back the footage from a week ago, and yeah, that was like a rough day. Like it's weird to watch myself back, like during a really honest day. So really, if I hadn't like already planned on tracking my expenses through a vlog this week, I definitely like wouldn't have vlogged that day because I was just like stressed and tired and not in a good mood. You know, I don't want to put stuff on the internet that isn't positive, but I mean, that's real life. Like that's the life of a teacher that gets stressed out and a mom that gets stressed out and just a person that gets stressed out. So like, oh my goodness, I can see it just like in my face. I was so tired. My skin was breaking out from the stress. Like I can just see it in my eyes that I was like not doing well last week. I had posted on Instagram that I was like feeling very overwhelmed, and yeah, I can even just like see it in myself. So anyway, sorry if the beginning of this video was kind of a downer, but that was just like truly how I was feeling, and I felt very out of control, and I did need something that I could control. I knew that because my stress level was high, I was likely to spend money to eat out and not like cook and just like follow the plan of my budget. I did go to Marshall's uncharacteristically, just like everything felt off, like even, you know, just like bringing clothes for my workout because my schedule was different and I didn't do the laundry when I needed to and everything like that made me go shop, you know, like I wasn't prepared with my workout clothes, my normal workout clothes. And I felt so uncomfortable in my workout that I went and spent a bunch of money at Marshall's. So it's kind of interesting for me to see this back as well and just like see what kind of like triggers purchases and stuff. So sometimes things are just like celebratory, like I spent some money on sushi. That was totally worth it. That was fun. I got my nails done. I still love them. We got a few things at Target. Jensen talked me into a shark egg. And those are just like, you know, the things I spend my money on. But then sometimes you can see that things are like stress purchases specifically. So let me set this down really quick. But the hurt from the heartache would not subside. So cold inside. Okay. I'm always in a rush. We have speech class for Jensen in just a little bit, so I have to go get him soon. But I did just want to open my Empower app and take stock a little bit of where my money went last week. And I really like this habit that I'm getting into of actually looking and seeing exactly where my money went. Probably my favorite thing from this week is being able to kind of have some flexibility within my categories. That's something that I always wished was in other apps that help you track your budget. A lot of times when they're pre-filled in, they just don't really work for me. Like my husband and I split some of the bills, so I don't have everything that somebody might have on there, and then certain things like I just want to track more specifically like the Amazon stuff. This app is pretty intuitive, so for the most part it knows where things are going, but I really like that I can adjust it in case that's not exactly where I wanted my categories. So here, I will show you. I can do view full report. Okay, and then other expenses. I think it wasn't quite sure where to put these things. Okay. I actually don't know what that is either. $2.19. Oh, you know what? I think this was actually a coffee. So I'm gonna change this from other expenses to dining and drinks. Cool, because that was a coffee, now I remember. Okay, and then this sushi, for some reason, that ended up being in other expenses as well. It was just like a small business, so I think maybe sometimes it's a little bit hard to track those, but you can do it yourself, which I just really, really love. Okay, so I changed that one to dining and drinks. Wonderful. Okay, and then lastly, Nail Leisure. This is another just like independently owned business, so maybe their information isn't quite updated on their site or whatever. So this, for me, is personal care. Okay, so now all of those are updated. So like my personal care budget, it's at 70 bucks. Shopping, groceries, dining and drinks. So this is very helpful for me to see. I'll have some information in the description box if you want to also download the Empower app. Like I mentioned earlier, you get an actual debit card that you can use with your account that you make. And then that's the other thing that it was doing for me automatically this month. So it was saving money for me, putting that in my autosave, like $25 at a time, $15 at a time, $5 even. So that money is still yours, you have access to it, but it's just helping you get in that habit of putting more money over to your savings and not using that. And it's exciting when you open your app and you see that your savings is a little bit higher and you're like, okay, I'm doing well. So for me, somebody who struggles to stick to a budget and struggles to remember to like save extra money when I have it, the intuitive nature of this app was really helpful for me. It has a lot of really cool features that just made things a lot easier for me during a very stressful and like not so fun week. I'm glad that I don't also have the stress now of like totally bombing my finances last week. You can download the app for free and get a free 30-day trial. And then for all of these tools, you can sign up for a subscription of $6 a month. And it's just kind of funny because for me, even being more cognizant of checking everything daily, I saved a lot more than $6 this month. I unsubscribed from a couple of other things that I was just like automatically subscribed to and just, you know, kept on forgetting to unsubscribe from. So I've already saved like $30 for this month and forever by unsubscribing for those. I had my finances on my mind, so I spent an hour yesterday on hold with Fed Loans trying to work out like a different payment option. Like I said, student loans are kind of a whole nother beast, but I avoid that stuff like the plague. I avoid talking about money. I avoid looking at my money. I avoid even like going on the site and finding my settings to like unsubscribe from a feature. I just have like this paralysis that surrounds anything to do with money. So they are sponsoring this video, but they did not tell me to say this, but I was just thinking how like Empower is an appropriate name for this app because it really did make me feel more empowered this week. I did more financially responsible things than I usually do. I felt empowered to call my stupid student loan company. I felt empowered to unsubscribe from some things. It feels empowering to have more savings. So I have a more positive outlook on my budget this month, even though I was kind of going into the month stressed out and like, oh, this is gonna be a really long month. Am I gonna have enough money? But I'm feeling much more positive at the end of this week after spending only a little bit of time, really, you know, just a little bit more focused on my budget than I usually am. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know this is gonna end up being really long because it's like a full week and my reflections on everything, but this is different for me. This is kind of like a different style of video, and like I'm just nosy and I really like to see how much it costs for other people to live their lives. It's very interesting to me, so I hope it was interesting for you. I've gotta go. I gotta go get Jensen, eat some food, and I got choir again tonight. So thank you for spending this whole week with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.